What's going on, everybody? It's DJ. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Some News, babe. Hashtag Farm Some News. Today we've got a lot to talk about from guys like Sid Modding, 82 Studio, and even Oxygen David. So let's get right into it. Sid Modding shows off some more pics and information on his 2021 John Deere 9RX for all platforms today, saying that the mod is overall about 70% completed. Although it may look done, there's still quite a few things left to do. Sid says that he's changed the tracks to make them match more with the 2021 9RX in real life, so you'll be able to see some real life changes to this model as well as some in-game stuff. Oh yeah, and there's some visuals and technical changes all around the tractor to make it even better. It's still being worked on right now and will be released alongside the 9R and 9RT from 21 in a pack for all platforms on the in-game mod hub. I'll keep you guys updated once we get closer to the mods being done. Work continues on the TLX 3500 from 82 Studio in his live streams this weekend. He's trying to get it done as soon as possible. If you caught his live stream from last night, he showed off lots of different wheel options and different scenarios, making road driving, off-roading, and bell collecting, or even rock crawling super easy. No matter what you decide to do, he showed off what most of the customization options are going to look like, and there's going to be some more coming. We've even got very similar stuff to what we saw in FS19, so it's going to be super familiar. If this was a truck that you like, then you're going to love it in Farm Sim 22. Tune in tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern and see work continue on the mod and get a little behind the scenes look at how the modding process works on this truck. As always, tell him DJ sent you. Oh yeah, and you may want to be there because I hear he's going to be debuting something super awesome and brand new and exclusive to the TLX lineup for Farm Sim 22. Wonder what it could be? I'll see you guys there. EY Modding is back with us today with even more new features for their Massey Ferguson 4000. In their most recent video over on Facebook, EY showed off the gear shifting animations on their first in-game prototype. Features 6 different ranges with 3 different gears each. You've got LL or low-low, you've got low-intermediate, low-high, and then you've got high-low, high-intermediate, and high-high. Those are all going to be the first letters of each word. It's great to see modders incorporating gears and custom features into each of their mods. I cannot wait to see the final product on this. It's also really cool to have 6 ranges with 3 different gears. You got 18 things to choose from there. Pretty sweet. One modder that we haven't talked about in a while is SMI Modding. Well, they're back with us today to announce that their Ermo Diablo is going to be an FS22. They say that this is the most powerful plow in Ermo's lineup, and they're going to be bringing us the next chapter of SMI mods in Farm Sim 22. They don't give us a lot of information though, but they do say to expect to see more announcements over the next few weeks. I'll keep you guys informed once they make those. Last week, we showed off a few mods that SrVertex is working on. The Gaspardo EHD, don't know how to say that. We've also got the Bi-Train Cotton Bell trailers with auto load. As of late last night, they have officially submitted both of these mods for testing for all platforms. When I say both, I mean the Gasparzo has been submitted, but the cotton trailers have actually been with Giants for 8 days now, at least at the time of recording. But as you know, testing list is super long with a 10 workday wait right now. That's not weekdays, that's workdays, so Monday through Friday. I would expect to see the Gasper in testing next week sometime, and hopefully we're going to be able to see the Cotton Bell trailers in testing soon. Both of these mods are for all platforms. 4D Modding have announced 2 new projects for Farm Sim 22 players. The Convertible Tarp 4028 mower. This is a work in progress currently with all new features and textures. They're going to try and make the side skirts blow in the wind like the other mowers do in Farm Sim 22 as well. Pretty sweet. The mod is quite far along actually, and they say that the release will be coming for PC players in the next few days, and later on for console players on Mod Hub. And they've announced that their Square Bell fork is here with one of their first new mods for Farm Sim 22. Great to see that. This is a mod that's made for wheel loaders and telehandlers to use with Square Bell loading. They have completed the model, and they're now working on the wear maps and everything like that, so XML done as well. This mod is going to be for PC and console as well, with likely a release on PC first. One note about their console mods, I haven't heard about any of their mods being sent out for testing for consoles yet. They do have a nice handful of stuff over on the Air Agri website for PC players, but no word for console players yet. Kind of sad to hear that, but hopefully we'll get some information soon for you guys. Another modder that's back with us today, Calaruga Modding. They're here to announce a new mod in collaboration with Langrio Modding, the Cleris Trailed Spreader. This is a Spanish brand, and I know quite a few guys actually really like their mods in Farm Sim 19, myself included, as they're a little bit different from the UK, German, and Polish stuff that we just kept getting over and over again. Spanish machinery is super nice and very modern as well, and Calaruga Modding do a really good job bringing that stuff into the game for all platforms. Speaking of German mods, Dutch Modding Inc. has a few new screenshots of their Bijlsma Hercules 1400 trailer mod today. This was released in Farming Simulator 19 for PC and Mac only on the Mod Hub, and will probably be the same way in 22, unfortunately for console players. This should be available with different capacity ratings from 14.5, 16.5, and 18,000, but they haven't shown any of those off in the teasers, just the 14 model. Even though we've seen lots of teasers for this trailer for Farm Sim 22, we really don't know anything about it, at least this version. Guess we'll know soon enough. One thing that we do know about is Mappa Italia from Edo Mod. Here we get to see some new textures on the asphalt of the roads of the map, as well as some new textures on the edges of the streets. This may be small details, small changes from what we had before, but they add up in a really big way, especially with roads and things like that, and the overall detail of the map. Things are everywhere. Mappa Italia went down as one of the most beautiful and most detailed maps that we got in Farm Sim 19, and I would bet it's probably going to be similar in Farm Sim 22. It's just a waiting game right now to see when we're going to be getting it. That's the only bad part. Everything else is great. I want it now. It looks so good. Jumping over to the other Dutch modding, we've got two of them. We got Dutch Modding Inc. This one is Dutch Modding Co. We get to see the field defs done on their first map project ever, with all 42 fields painted in, and they are completed. If this is a full 2x map, these fields aren't that small. No, they're not massive like the ones on Calmsden, but big enough to have some variety and do some smaller scale farming or larger things. In the words of TI, you can have whatever you like. We got some big news from Black Sheep Modding today. The final PDA from the Old Stream farm is done. The map has been optimized for Farming Simulator 22 completely, while keeping to the spirit of the not too big that the Old Stream farm has had for the past few games, at least in Farming Simulator 17, 19, and 22. I can't remember, was this in Farm Sim 15 as well? Let me know. This version is composed of 60 different fields with 75 purchasable lands all around the map. The fields are all different sizes as well, and they're completely separated from each other. That way you can buy whatever you want, and you're not stuck with something that you don't want. There are also 2 pens on the map, one for cows and one for sheep. If you remember, there were quite a few different pens, at least on the main farm in Farm Sim 19, but it looks like just 2 for the 22 version. Traffic has also been fully integrated on all routes, as well as AI data, with more than 200 traffic splines, making the AI drivers even more unpredictable than ever. Great! Black Sheep is going through the final testing phase right now, aka they're going through internal testing, so that the map could be sent out for testing for Giants very soon. I'll keep you guys updated once we get more information on that. Also, you can see the full field hectare sizes over on Black Sheep Modding's Facebook page. Leave a link to that in the description. And lastly, today, we've got a massive changelog to go over for the next version of Calmsden Farm from Oxygen David. This is going to be version 1.1. Build 23 free, couple of collectibles are hard to get to, added oats and sorghum to the sell points, and all other productions, etc. are meant to be sold through your own custom placeables. They've also got a couple of collision issues fixed, added the option to buy the BGA in multiplayer, various other tweaks and fixes, might add UKGO for the fruits, but they're not sure about that yet, rework the placeable sell values, make horse training field placeable so people can remove it and farm how you like. They've also done the same thing to the pig pasture as well. Also added more paintable ground textures, landscaping tool, and animal trough capacity has been increased. There's also an issue where all doors and gates are slightly out of place on dedicated servers, and this is, at the moment, can only be fixed with patch 1.3 of Farming Simulator 22 as a whole, and that's only if Giants drop that so that they can allow animations of the map and now placeables. Personally, I've experienced this issue with games crashing and changing the license plates, doing all that together, as well as gates, fences, and triggers actually completely disappearing when trying to change up the geo. I tried to do that, it just didn't work. So be aware that there are problems that Oxygen David is aware of, and he's working on those in the background as well. This may not be the full changelog. He's got a lot of helpful tips and tricks over on his Facebook page. If you guys want to go check that out, I will leave that link below. And something fun, you can check out Calmsden Farm soon here on the channel, as I'm in the process of putting together a gameplay series on it. Don't want to miss it. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to all topics discussed today can be found in the description below. There are release dates per mod, so myself nor anyone else knows when any mod is going to be released. I did not talk about something that you're interested in or curious about. That just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording this video. Please stay tuned for further information on more videos, and I messed all of that up and I'm gonna leave it in. World of Farming Simulator. Let's move on. Well guys, that is gonna be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed to the channel if you're new. Join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace. Unfortunately, no farm sim show this week. We're going to try and bring it back next week for you guys.